Dear associates of Titan Company, welcome to the fifth edition of Gold Standard 2024-25. I am in Dhanbad today, which is the coal capital of India, and my guest is Harsh Sinha. Gold Standard as a program is a program for sharing best practices by franchisees for Titan Associates. Welcome to this Gold Standard. Please tell me something about yourself.
First and foremost, thank you, Suvendu sir, for having me in this program. Means a lot to me and to my organization. Uh, it's a very initiative. It's a very good initiative that you have taken, and there are a lot of learning that I have also taken from the previous uh, franchisees who were there in the program. And I think one of the best uh, practices that we have seen, and a lot of learning are happening all around and across India. If we are able to take even one learning from one franchisee, it means a lot and it can be a game changer for everyone in the company.
Yeah. So, Harsh, when did you get into this business? I remember putting up the first Titan World in Bankmore with your father in the year 2002.
Right, sir.
After that, how's been the journey for your company?
uh, Sir, we actually opened the first Titan World store in 2002. That was actually started by my father. But after that, we did not had any kind of expansion when it came to retail. Basically, I'll just give a brief understanding about my family business. So we are from a manufacturing business, and hard coke manufacturing is our core strength. So all my family members are involved into hard coke manufacturing.
Dhanbad is the coal capital of
Dhanbad,
India.
Dhanbad is a coal capital, and it was not by uh, our will. It was by the place's choice that we are into this
This
business.
business.
And very rapidly, my father actually expanded this business, and we are having units in Dhanbad, in Gujarat. So our core competency, if you'll talk about, is the manufacturing business. When I came into the business in the year 2010, after my studies, for 3 4 years, I was also involved into the hardcore business, and more or less the operations, the construction, and the purchase department I was handling. Uh,
But what made you change your
something
mind?
something happened in the year 2014 when I realized that there is a very big shadow that I need to get out of, and I need to have my own entity, and I need to do something about it. So then I started thinking about what should be done, how it should be done, what are the things that is available with me. Fortunately for us, retail business was there in our kitty, and I started seeing that business from the year 2014.
Yes.
Before that, our family was not very much involved into the retail operations, and somehow things were being managed, but it was not managed in a very professional and proper manner. So in 2014, when I took it over, and I started to see a lot of potential into the business,
Yeah.
and by God grace, I was associated with Titan Company, one of the best companies in the retail businesses in India, and I started operations of Titan World. Coincidentally, I got a chance in the year 2015 to open up a Tanishq store in Bokaro.
So that was the first store
That
after
was
how many years?
after, sir, I think somewhere around 13 14 years.
The
From two,
second store came after 14 years
after
of the
14
first store.
after 14 years, we actually opened our second store, and it was a very big call for me because it was my first
Venture.
venture all by myself, and
Where did you raise the capital from?
I got the capital from a bank. That was the first time I actually entered a bank.
Hmm.
Before that, I was not seeing the finance of the company, so never had an interaction with any bank people. But I took up this challenge.
Any family support?
Uh, there were a lot of restrictions because, as I told you, we were from a manufacturing concern, and somehow the retail was not seen as a very fruitful venture
Yeah.
that time. So it was a lot of restriction that was there, and still I got support from my father.
Mm.
I had to fight for it, but he agreed, and finally he supported me. Uh, Somehow I don't know how it all worked out. We
So
were
between
able to.
2015 and 2025 now,
Yes, sir.
in these 10 years, how many stores have you put up?
So now we are having a total number of stores of 25. 25
25 retail
stores. Yes,
stores,
25 retail stores.
of which how much in TCL
TCL, we have got a very large
presence
stake in TCL. Somewhere around 19 stores out of the 25 are in TCL.
in TCL?
In TCL, I'm a very big believer in Titan company, and it's been now, sir, 10, 12 years that I've been working with Titan
And
company.
all the stores are from all divisions.
All divisions, sir. All divisions.
We are doing the shoot in Tanera,
Yeah, we
which
had.
is one of the newer stores.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
can see
Mm.
there's a Mia. You also have a
Sir,
Titan World eyewear.
we have got three Tanishq. We have got one Tanera. We have got seven iPlus stores. We have got five Titan World stores. We have got two Mia stores, one Carrot Lane. Now Carrot Lane is also part of
Titan.
TCL, so now one Carrot Lane store is also there. There are few projects in pipeline also, so maybe I'm hopeful uh, this calendar year should also be a good year for us as far as expansions are concerned.
Right. Harsha, I think it's a remarkable achievement. For 15 years, you had only one store.
Sir,
And in the next 10 years, I think after you have come into the business,
sir.
you have put up another 18 stores. And I
24 stores.
24.
Yes.
So what are the other businesses that you have?
So we have got Jockey.
Jockey,
We have got Jockey stores. Again, Page Industries, a very
Page
good
Industry.
company. We have got restaurant chains also. We
Okay.
have got chains for Kareem's. We have got chains for
Kareem's,
Kareem's, and we have got chains of
Mocha,
Mocha Cafe and Bar.
Mocha Cafe and
Yes,
Bar. So for Titan, as far as Titan is concerned, you've already put up 19 stores
sir.
in the last few years, and you are hopeful for another few stores in the
Yes,
coming
sir. Sir.
future.
We are hopeful. We are hopeful if the company supports us. Yes, we will come up with.
That's also a testament to to the fact how much our the entire division, all the regions, all the businesses have confidence in you. So
Sir.
that's one.
So we had a very clear-cut policy when I actually started the retail journey. I had a one very clear line in my mind. I should be for the company and with the company. So there were a lot of concern stores also that was given to us,
Okay.
and we took it up.
Concern means concern in terms of profitability,
In
or
terms of profitability, the franchisees are moving out, and we were asked to take it over. They were not able to find someone in a particular place, and the opportunity was
offered to you.
offered to me. And by God grace, we were able to grab all the
Chances that came your
chances
way.
that was thrown at us, and touchwood, it has really worked out for us.
So Harsh, with so many stores, how many people do you have?
Sir, we are having somewhere around 350 people, out of which 250 will be just for the retail sets of store that we are operating.
How
And
many for Titan company?
Titan, sir, we should be having somewhere around 200.
About 200 people.
200, yes, sir.
So all these retail businesses and so many people, how do you manage the employee life cycle?
Sir, this did not happen overnight,
Right.
and fortunately for us, fortunately for me, when COVID came in, and there was a complete halt in the activities, that gave us a lot of time to actually think. And that time, I think we were having somewhere around 15, 16 stores, and it stuck to me that team building will be the most important thing if I want to take it
Forward.
forward. And since then, we have been really working hard to build up the team. And
Do you have a back office?
yes, sir, we do have a back
What
office.
does the back office do?
So back office, we have got all the departments in place now.
What are the
So we have
departments?
got the HODs in place. We have got the commercials in place.
Commercials.
Commercials, yes, sir. We have got the
Do you have
HR in
HR
place. We have got the audit team in place.
audit
We
teams?
have got digital marketing team in place.
Your own digital
Yes,
marketing
sir.
team.
Yes, sir. We have got our own digital marketing team also in place. So,
Do you
uh,
have training?
so that is something that is on the schedule, and hopefully, this financial year we will be able to close it up.
All right.
We'll be able to close it up because again, we are a growing company, and uh, we are changing with the requirement of the business. So whatever we think or whatever is told to us, Titan Company has been really helpful to us when it comes to telling us what to do and what is expected from us.
Hmm.
So it becomes an easy task for us just to incorporate things than to have a lot of thought behind it.
Right. Because see, yeah, Titan in itself is a best practice,
Yes,
in
sir.
terms of organization
Yes, sir.
building.
Yes, sir.
Whatever happens, we have functions and departments and divisions, uh, corporate region, all addressing different aspects of
Correct, sir.
corporate governance. There are marketing teams, there are retail teams, there are training teams, there is HR, there is technology. Everything is there laid out, and each function is geared towards supporting that retail
Right,
store.
sir. Right, sir. So that has been really the mantra for us actually. So it is about what you see around you. Then that is what you are learning, and
Yeah.
you will try to incorporate the best practices that we are actually seeing all across.
At the same time, you must be needing some professional help, right?
Yes, sir. We do. We do. We do.
Yeah. So what arrangements have you made?
Uh, Sir, we have just as I told you, we have got all the departments into place, and
Who supports you in managing this?
who supports us in managing all these things. So when it comes to the retail operations, Mr. Bipul Das Gupta is an ex Titan person. He is there to help us out with it. When it comes to projects, Mr. Hussain is there, who is actually managing all the projects and seeing the well-being and upkeeping of the stores.
All right.
When it
What's his
comes,
background?
he
Hmm.
started matlab,
Career with you,
career with me only, and he has been a part of this journey throughout.
and he has developed
Yeah, and
himself.
he has developed himself, and currently I've got confidence on him, and he is actually managing things well when it comes to project implementation and meeting
Right.
the
With such a
deadlines.
big expansion plan,
Yes, sir.
you need somebody to
Yes, sir.
see that the stores are up and running in the
Yes, sir.
shortest possible
And
time.
with Titan, it is always about fighting for the deadlines. So
Yeah,
it is always
I know that.
actually challenging and stories whenever it comes to starting up a new store. In fact, the store that we are sitting in, maybe Ambuj or Anirban can talk to you how we started the store, the deadlines that we got.
Must be very steep.
Very stiff, and uh, fortunately, by the help of the company people also, we were able to execute. So long, endless working hours coming
So
into
Harsh,
play.
eyewear is a very specialized
Sir.
kind of retail. Okay. So I do not know how you are able to manage that so successfully. 7 stores you said you
The
have,
seven stores
right?
we are having
Do you
currently,
have support for that also?
yes, sir, we do have a support for that.
Mm,
So again, we have got a departmental HOD is also in place.
mm.
So again, a person who was an opto became the store manager now is the HOD for the eyewear division, and he is the oldest employee I think for the I plus division for
All
us.
right.
So, but he has grown. So he has shown his potential. He has grown. So that is how we have developed. So HODs are now in place. So it becomes very easy for us to actually manage from an uh, micro level, then going into the micro level and seeing the everyday operations.
All right. So what is the future that you see with Titan?
So Titan is a great company, sir. As I told you, sir, my maximum exposure is with Titan company, and I am loving it.
Mm.
Yeah. The amount of support, the amount of care that the company takes for us is remarkable.
We have 1,050 plus franchisees today, and
Sure.
many of them are one city.
Hmm.
Okay, but they have the means. Many of them have the means and the wherewithal to expand to different towns. So if they have to be like you and put up stores in 3, 4, 5, 7 cities, then what is it that you want to tell them?
Sir, it is just a mental block for anyone to move around cities, because even if you're sitting in a city, if you're having multiple store also, you can't go to the store on a daily basis. There has to be a system, SOPs in place, and you should have that courage to empower your people to take calls on your behalf.
Right.
If a store manager is there, he should be empowered enough that he is the owner of the place and he will take call as per his requirement.
That's a very good point.
So if your employees are able to understand that part, okay, it is something that they need to operate. They need to any concerns. Yes, we are there. I'm not shying away from it, but uh, giving them that confidence. Ki, take your calls, take your decisions, right or wrong. We are there to see it. There will be no punishment if there is a wrong call with a positive mind frame that you take. So these are something that really helped me to overcome this mental blockage of moving into multiple cities, moving into multiple locations, and operating your businesses. The second part is data analysis. So data analysis plays a very important role when you are having multiple outlets. So again, thanks to COVID, when we actually started to think and we started ki what next, how to now get into more cities, how to now uh,
So
get into more
elaborate on that
businesses.
point. What is the data that they need to see?
So data is very clear, sir. Being a franchisee of Titan, we know what we are supposed to do. It is feeded on the plate to us.
Hmm.
Okay, this is your target. This is the building blocks that we are seeing. What are we supposed to do? We are just supposed to make sure these things are tracked in a proper, efficient manner, and how to get those results.
I'm sure, apart from the sales numbers, the metrics, and all that, profitability is a very important thing that
Profitability.
you will be, because in retail it's very easy to lose money.
Hmm.
One decision or one part of the maths or the building block that doesn't total up can ruin the
Yes, sir,
performance of the
that
store.
is absolutely true.
Mm.
That is absolutely true. So again, developing your own format, developing everyone has got their different way to actually see a business.
Yeah.
So they need to develop or they need to know their skills, where they are good, and what are the things that they are tracking. So we have got a very rigorous uh, formats when it comes to DIS and MIS. So these things are actually the lifeline.
MIS, I know. What is DIS?
DIS is daily information system.
Daily information
So we are
system.
having daily, and daily multiply into 30 is your monthly sheet that is being prepared. So developing people to actually understand these things was a very big challenge for us, especially in a small city like Dhanbad, where the quality of manpower is a very big challenge. So in order to
No, it's a challenge everywhere,
sir,
man.
but it is, sir. But uh, when it comes to Dhanbad, in a place city like Dhanbad, if you tell someone, an accountant or an senior accountant, okay, do have you prepared an
No, I
MIS?
always see candidates struggling for
No.
a good company,
Yes.
and I see
Mm.
companies struggling to get good
Good.
people.
Huh.
So both of them are existing, but you know that
It
connection,
connection requires,
it
and
takes takes time.
it doesn't happen overnight, sir. It happens only when you are ready to train them.
So Harsh, let me take this opportunity to speak to some of the people who actually build up your
That
organization.
I'm sure that you will find some interesting people who are there in our organization, and they are just like my family members. So we are always with them in all the possible ways that we can. So I'm sure, sir, you will really find some interesting inputs from there. And if something is of a concern, please do let me know so that we can take corrective actions on that.
Thank you. आज मैं तनेरा धनबाद में हूँ और मुझे मौका मिला है अपनी टीम से मिलने का। तो मैं सभी से कुछ पूछना चाहता हूँ कि आपको तनेरा स्टोर में काम करते हुए कैसा लग रहा है?
Thank you, sir, visiting here. First of all, जो तनायरा है वो आपका टाटा प्रोडक्ट है। उसने आपकी जो हमारी लुप्त हो गई कला को फिर से लाया है। जो हमारे वीवर थे उनको मतलब उतना वैकेंसी नहीं मिल पा रहा था उनको
अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं मिलता था।
हाँ, अपॉर्चुनिटीज उतने नहीं मिलते थे जो आपका तनायरा ने उसे दिया है। और हमारे सारे साड़ियाँ आपका प्योर सिल्क पे रहती है, ऑथेंटिक रहती है और प्योरिटी प्योर रहती है।
बहुत अच्छा। और आपको
मुझे बहुत पसंद लगा तनायरा के बारे में। मुझे नहीं पता था कि क्या है तनायरा, तो जब हम तनायरा में ज्वाइन किए तो हमको पता चला कि इस इतने वैरायटी की क्वालिटी साड़ी हम लोग के पास मिलता है। तो पहले जॉब कहीं करते थे, मुझे नहीं पता था, वो बिल्कुल सिंथेटिक मिलता था उनका। यहाँ के बारे में पता चला कि इतने क्वालिटी होते हैं, हैंडलूम होते हैं।
आप ये बताओ, आप तो स्टोर अभी शुरू से ही आप स्टोर में,
जी सर।
आपकी टीम कैसी है?
बहुत अच्छे है।
बहुत अच्छी है।
जी सर।
ऑलराइट।
शुरू से हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा।
2.5 साल हो गया स्टोर
जी
को।
सर।
वेरी गुड। और आपको 1.5 साल?
1.5।
1.5 years। उत्तम।
हाँ सर, नमस्ते।
तुम्हारा कितना टाइम हुआ?
6 मंथ हुआ सर।
6 मंथ।
6 मंथ।
6 मंथ में कैसा लग रहा है?
अच्छा लग रहा है सर। वीडियो शुरू में हम जब ज्वाइन किए तो हमको अच्छा लगा सर, और सर का सपोर्टिंग हर समय हमको मिलते रहता है।
फ्रेंचाइजी सपोर्ट करते
हाँ
हैं?
हाँ जी।
बहुत अच्छा। आते जाते रहते?
हाँ जी।
आप बताओ सुंटू।
यहाँ पर तो मेरा ज़्यादा दिन हुआ नहीं है। मैं
4 महीना हुआ।
4 महीना ज्वाइन किया हूँ। मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है तनेरा ज्वाइन करने के बाद।
कंफर्टेबल हो टीम के साथ?
कंफर्टेबल है टीम के साथ। मैं एज ए स्टोर मैनेजर यहाँ पर ज्वाइन किया हूँ।
ये कैटेगरी अच्छी लगती है साड़ी?
हाँ सर, ये काफ़ी ट्रेडिशनल है, एथनिक वेयर है, लेडीज एथनिक वेयर है। और कस्टमर भी बहुत पसंद करता है क्योंकि हम लोगों का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, इंडिया अंडर वन रूफ, सभी स्टेट का जो हम लोगों का साड़ी जो रहता है तो वो हम लोगों के पास मिलता है, वो भी प्योर एंड हैंडलूम है। तो कस्टमर वही चीज़।
कितने कस्टमर से मिलते हो दिन में?
हम लोग करीब करीब पर डे हम लोगों का फुटफॉल अगर देखा जाएगा 20-25 से ऊपर ही कस्टमर।
आप कितने लोगों से मिलते हो पर डे? 4-5?
मैं 5-6 कस्टमर से डेली हैंडलिंग करता हूँ। तो उन लोगों का फीडबैक।
तो आप नए नहीं हो, आपका बहुत एक्सपीरियंस हो गया। एवरी डे यू आर मीटिंग 4-5 कस्टमर्स। बता आप कैसे हो अजीत?
अच्छा सर, हम इससे पहले मतलब जहाँ भी काम करते थे तो उसके बाद हमको पता चला कि तनेरा है, हम आए तो ज्वाइन किए तो अच्छा लगा और हर समय हम लोग को सर का सपोर्ट मिलता है।
तुम्हारी टीम कैसी है?
हमारा टीम बहुत अच्छा है।
कोऑपरेटिव है?
जी, हमारे सर लोग भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, हमेशा आते रहते, मिलते जुलते रहते, पूछते रहते क्या है नहीं है, कोई भी चीज़ का जो रिक्वायरमेंट रहता है पूरा होता है।
पूरा होता है। थैंक यू। Our business associate Harsh Sinha mentioned about his retail head Bipul Dasgupta. Bipul, you have spent about 22 years in Titan, and for the past 2.5 years, you are here in a franchisee setup. How's been your life on the other side of the fence?
Well, thank you, Shivendu, for having me here, and it's nice to see you after a long time outside Titan. Outside Titan, life has been different, life has been exciting, challenging that way. It is, of course, I would say it's the other side of a coin because finally the association still continues with Titan, of course, indirectly now, and
Through a
I'm
business
through a
associate.
business associate, and now I'm on the other side of the table. And the journey, of course, has been brilliant in my 22 years that has been with Titan, and the learnings that I have picked up over the years, that is something which is helping me now to execute, to understand the business better, to carry the practices ahead,
Yeah,
to make
actually,
the
you have
journey.
worked in retail, you have
Yes,
worked in sales, you have done retail marketing,
correct.
right from the regions to the states to corporate office.
Yes. So, well, yes, I was the regional manager for the eastern part of the country, and I was leading the region, of course, in trade, and then moved on to retail.
So fast track, then retail, and
Yes,
then
when I took over retail, I started from Fast Track, and then I moved on to the Titan World. And I have been with watches forever before I moved into retail marketing role in the corporate office in Bangalore. So that again was a new chapter for me with Titan. So a lot of learnings, and that, of course, is now helping me to do a lot of things here in this company, in this
yeah,
group.
Vipul, somebody like you can add immense value to to any business associate. So what are some of the things that you have actually implemented after having joined BDS Retail?
See, well, when I was offered this role here as a head of retail for the group, and this group, of course, has a lot of stores. We are spread across the all the formats of Titan Company. And when I was taking over the role, there was a people function of the company, of Titan Company. They shared the toolkit with us. And that was something which I picked up to help me imbibe and then take it forward here when I
Yeah,
joined this. Of course, the learnings definitely
is
helped.
very ready to
Yes, it is a ready
adapt.
adapt, and the ready reckoner which was there, it helped me to bring it forward here. So there are a lot of things which I executed here, and so when I actually took over, there were a lot of things which had to be taken over. There had to be a professional approach that I managed to bring in here. The people front, which is again the DNA of Titan. It's a people first company. That is something which tried to carry forward here. An open door policy is something again which I learned from Titan, and that is something which I brought in here. And along with Harsh, this has been something which has been remarkable. There are, of course, challenges, but that is something which we always live with every day, and we try to overcome. Harsh has been very cooperative. Harsh has been very understanding, very supportive, and he always stands by of what whenever I bring up with some idea that this is a certain
Yeah,
change
once
I
in a
was to
while
bring.
we have some franchisees, example in Nasik, your contemporary Dilip Dhawde,
Yes,
who was ex RBM, has joined
correct.
that business, and he is supporting the
Hmm.
franchisee. So people like us, and people like you bring a lot of professional edge to the Titans business associate ecosystem.
Yes, that's true. Uh, since we are in retail and we are spread across 20 plus stores, people is something which is very, very important. And we stand by the people that have been supporting us, working with us here in this company. There have been
How's been your attrition?
my attrition. So, of course, we have different formats of the business. My attrition is not very high. That's thankfully, because we have got people who have been associated with us for a long period of time. We do get new faces every now and then. Uh, there are people also who move forward with better opportunities, or they get married and then they move on.
Yeah.
Uh, Someone, if a family is getting transferred or relocated to another place, that is where we tend to lose people. But we tend to get more of the local people so that this movement is somewhat taken care of. And we try to
Yeah.
keep attrition as a very, very low level.
How do you source people?
We have various mediums of sourcing people. Of course, there are referrals that we work on from our existing employee base. We have certain employee platforms which we tend to get in touch with. We seek help from Titan area managers also
To get people.
to get people, and they also have been very, very helpful for all businesses, be it eyewear, be it watches, be it jewelry, be it Tanera, that way.
Referrals work well.
Referrals work well. At times,
There are companies like Hayat, in the service industry.
yes.
They have 100% referral, sourcing.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the belief in that referral
Mhm.
system. It's believed that whoever refers knows the organization very, very well,
Right.
and that is why they refer, and mostly it's a correct fit.
Yes, true. Because the referrals also that we get is from, of course, from our existing employees. We get referrals from the people who Harsh also knows, because he's from Dhanbad, so he has a large base of people that he knows, friends, relatives, that way. So we get referrals from even from those angles. And of course, as a process, and this is again which has been put in place by Titan, and
So
special.
people, now tell me, how do you see BDS growing over the years?
Well, there is a lot of potential for this group to grow. We are very hungry for business. We are very hungry to expand our footprints across the state of Jharkhand, West Bengal, and even other states. If we see a very good potential
Yeah.
that way, and so we are hungry for business.
You're
like you
already in
mentioned.
7 states.
Yes, we are. So we are looking at more businesses. I'm sure this group also, along with the vision which Harsh has actually put in place, uh, we see a very good growth opportunities in the coming days that way.
मेरा नाम रिंकी प्रवीण है। मैं तनिष्क सराय ढेला धनबाद में काम करती हूँ। मैं यहाँ पे सबसे पहली एम्प्लॉय हूँ और यहाँ पे 4.5 साल से जुड़ी हुई हूँ। हमारे सर हर्ष सर है, हुसैन सर, विपुल सर बहुत सपोर्टिव हैं। मैं कभी भी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम लेकर अगर उनके पास जाती हूँ, वो तुरंत हमारा सॉल्यूशन करते हैं, उनका हल निकालते हैं।
मैं दिलशाद हुसैन बीडीएस ग्रुप के साथ पिछले 10 वर्षों से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और हमने टाइटन कंपनी के 19 स्टोर्स बनाए हैं और अदर ब्रांड के भी 5 स्टोर्स को बनाया है और मेरा रोल प्रोजेक्ट्स हैंडल करने का। इसके अलावा हम बहुत सारे लाइसेंसेस, गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज, जस्ट आप बोल सकते हैं फायर ब्रिगेड और म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, ये सब सारे का लाइजनिंग में देखता हूँ।
मेरा नाम ज्योति मिश्रा है। लास्ट 10 ईयर्स से मैंने ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री में काम किया है। मैंने कंपटीशन ब्रांड में भी काम किया है, बट अभी 1.5 ईयर्स में ज्वेलरी तनिष्क में हूँ। तो यहाँ की गुड इन्वायरमेंट एंड पॉलिसीज़ एंड प्योरिटीज़ एंड कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन काफ़ी वेल एंड गुड है। मेरा खुद का एक्सपीरियंस मैं शेयर करती हूँ, लाइक इन्वायरमेंट में वुमेन सेफ्टी या फिर ज्वेलरी प्योरिटीज़, डायमंड सेटिस्फैक्शन ऑन कस्टमर बेटर देन अदर ब्रांड्स। जब मैं किसी से बोलती हूँ कि मैं तनिष्क में काम करती हूँ, तो वो कहते हैं कि अच्छा तनिष्क में काम करती हो।
जी
सबसे पहले ये बताइए, आपकी जर्नी कहाँ से शुरू हुई?
सर, मेरी जर्नी यहाँ 3 इयर्स पहले एज अ सर्विस रिसेप्शनिस्ट से मैंने शुरू किया था यहाँ, एंड 1 साल मैंने उसमें काम किया है एंड उसके बाद मैंने अपने सेल्फ को प्रूव करके एज अ स्टोर मैनेजर मैं आज यहाँ पे परफॉर्म कर रही हूँ।
1 साल में आप सर्विस रिसेप्शनिस्ट से स्टोर मैनेजर बन गई।
यस सर।
दैट्स अ वेरी गुड अचीवमेंट।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
कुछ चैलेंजेस मिले आपको रास्ते में?
यस सर, एक्चुअली मेरे लिए ये रिटेल फील्ड काफ़ी नया था। मैंने यहाँ पे काफ़ी कुछ सीखा है। कस्टमर डील कैसे करते हैं, एनपीएस क्या होता है, आफ्टर सेल सर्विस कैसे देते हैं हम लोगों को, ये सारे चैलेंजेस को मैंने क्लियर किया है यहाँ पे।
आपके टीम में कितने लोग हैं?
हमारे टीम में हमारे एक वॉच टेक्नीशियन है।
टोटल कितने लोग?
5। हमारे
Five?
यहाँ 5 मेंबर्स हैं।
ओके।
Yes.
आपका बात सुनते हैं सब?
बिल्कुल।
बिल्कुल सुनते हैं।
यस।
बहुत अच्छा।
यस सर।
और आपके पास संजीव भी है।
यस।
तो संजीव, आप कब से हैं?
सर, अब टाइटन एक्चुअली ज्वाइन हम किए हैं 5 मई 2016 को।
2016?
हाँ, तो जब टाइटन ज्वाइन किए तो मैं बैंक मोड़ स्टोर पहले दिखता था।
ओके।
बैंक मोड़ स्टोर में एक्चुअली जब मैं वहाँ पे आया तो मुझे ये पता नहीं था कि वो टाइटन का स्टोर है। स्टोर में मैं आया तो ज़रूर था, लेकिन वो टाइटन का स्टोर खुलने वाला है ये भी हमको पता नहीं था।
अच्छा।
वो उस समय ये फ्रेंचाइजी हमारे चेंज थे, जिसकी वजह से हमको वो चीज़ पता नहीं था। हम लोग के एवीएम जब आए तो एक बार पूछे कि आप यहाँ पे काम करते हो, आपको पता है कि ये क्या दुकान खुलने वाला है या क्या चीज़ है? तो बोले सर आइडिया तो नहीं है। तो आप काम कैसे करोगे? वो सर बस ये सोच के आए कि जो काम यहाँ है वो हम करेंगे, वो पूरा पता है हमको। तो वो उन्होंने बताया फिर हमको।
उतनी क्लैरिटी नहीं थी।
हाँ।
फिर बाद में जब आपको पता चला
कि
टाइटन
टाइटन हाँ टाटा का ब्रांड यहाँ खुलेगा, यहाँ
Correct.
चश्मा मिलेगा,
फिर
यहाँ
आपको प्यार हो गया।
जी। उसके बाद में तब से
9 साल हो गया?
हाँ सर।
ओके। इस स्टोर में कितना साल हो गया?
इस स्टोर में मेरा 6 साल हो गया सर।
6 साल हो गया। इसका 3 ही साल हुआ। ये जब स्टोर मैनेजर बनी, क्या आपने कुछ सपोर्ट किया उसको?
हाँ, एक्चुअली सर हम लोग का जो स्टोर है ये कोम्बो स्टोर जो है, लेकिन कोम्बो स्टोर नाम का है, हम लोग का एक ही स्टोर ये है। एक्चुअली ट्रिम्बो स्टोर ये, लेकिन हम लोग एक ही मानते हैं। सारा स्टाफ हम लोग यहाँ मिलके ही काम करते हैं। तो कभी भी इनको सपोर्ट चाहिए रहता है या फिर मुझे कुछ सपोर्ट कर, जैसे कि हम लोग का क्या होता है कि कस्टमर जब कभी आते हैं तो उनको ये नहीं पता होता है कि ये घड़ी का सेगमेंट है या चश्मे का सेगमेंट है। जस्ट वो इन जैसे ही करते हैं तो हम लोग फ्लोर पे कोई भी बंदा अगर रहते हैं तो उनको जस्ट अटेंड करते हैं पहले, फिर उनके नीड को समझ के अकॉर्डिंग वॉच टीम का तो वॉच के पास हम ले जाते हैं, उसके बाद वॉच वाला टीम को साइड से बुला लेते हैं ताकि वो उनको अटेंड कर सके।
ओके। और आपको क्या लगता है, आपको कब कब सपोर्ट किया इन्होंने?
सर ने एक्चुअली काफ़ी टाइम हमें सपोर्ट किया है। जैसे कि मैंने पहले आपको बताया था, मेरे लिए नया था, चैलेंज बहुत ज़्यादा आता था। तो कभी भी आफ्टर सेल्स में सर्विस में थोड़े इश्यूज़ होते ही हैं। तो कभी भी ऐसा आर्ग्यूमेंट या फिर कुछ ऐसा सीन क्रिएट होता है जहाँ एक मतलब सीनियर पर्सन का होना ज़रूरी है, तो सर ने हमेशा वहाँ पे रहा है। सर ने सपोर्ट किया है मुझे और हर सिचुएशन में सर ने सपोर्ट किया है।
एग्रेसिव कस्टमर्स होने से
यस, मैनेज किया है चीज़ों को, काफ़ी हद तक मैनेज किया है, सॉल्व किया है चीज़ों को।
काम डाउन किया।
यस सर।
ऑलराइट। आपकी टीम कितनी बड़ी है?
मेरे पास 4 टीम है सर, मेरे को लेकर, तो हम लोग 4 टीम के साथ काम करते हैं
सो
जिसमें
टोटल स्टोर में 9 लोग काम करते हैं।
जी।
यस।
बहुत अच्छा। और क्या क्या खासियत है आपकी बीडीएस रिटेल कंपनी में?
हम लोग का बीडीएस रिटेल कंपनी का सबसे बड़ा खासियत ये है कि सर हम लोग का जो भी वर्क होता है वो ट्रांसपेरेंट होता है। तो पहला हम लोग खासियत ये है कि हम लोग का जो भी कंपनी काम, जो वर्कर जो काम कर रहे हैं उनको भी पता होता है कि वर्क हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, और हम लोग को मैनेजमेंट को भी पता है कि वर्क जो लोग कर रहे हैं वो मेरा क्या कर रहे हैं। तो इसमें एक पहला क्लैरिटी रहता है हम लोगों को कि हम लोग जो चीज़ कर रहे हैं वो मैनेजमेंट को पता है कि हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं। उसके लिए हम लोग को अलग से बताना नहीं पड़ता कि हम लोग ये काम कर रहे हैं। ये पहला हम लोग का ट्रांसपेरेंट। दूसरा क्या है सर, हम लोगों का एक फैमिली जैसा यहाँ पे है कि कहीं पे भी हम लोग जब ज्वाइन करते हैं किसी भी सेक्शन में इनका, तो हम लोग को ऐसा फील नहीं होता कि किसी रिटेल शॉप में या किसी भी बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में हम लोग काम करने आए हैं तो यहाँ पे कैसे काम कर पाएंगे, मतलब हम यहाँ पे इसके लायक हैं कि नहीं हैं, ये फील नहीं होता है। क्योंकि वहाँ का जो बंदे होते हैं, वहाँ का जो सीनियर्स होते हैं, वो उस तरह से हम लोगों को सपोर्ट करते हैं कि हम लोगों को लगता है कि पहले से हम लोग यहाँ काम कर चुके हैं। ये हम लोगों का बीडीएस रिटेल का खासियत है। और बीडीएस रिटेल का एक खासियत और भी है कि यहाँ पे जितने भी सीनियर्स लोग हैं वो हम लोग को जैसे हम लोग घर का माँ पापा हो या माता पिता हो जैसे सपोर्ट करते हैं हर चीज़ को, वैसे हम लोग को पूछा जाता है। भले जैसे आज मेरे पास सेल हुआ या नहीं हुआ ये मैटर बाद में आता है, पहले पूछा जाता है कि आप लोग ठीक हो, आप लोग ठीक हो, टाइम से खाना खाए थे, ये तो ये हम लोग का बीडीएस रिटेल का बहुत ही अच्छा।
So, यानी कि आप बोल रहे हैं कि इट इज अ केयरिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन।
जी सर।
इन डे टू डे आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं फाइनली?
सर अभी तक मैं जहाँ तक देख पा रहा हूँ स्टोर मैनेजर के साथ साथ मैं 2 स्टोर देखता हूँ, तो हम बहुत इंस्पायर्ड है अपने एचओडी सर से। तो हम चाहते हैं कि आने वाले समय में 7 स्टोर मेरे अंदर हो i+ का। ठीक है।
एरिया मैनेजर?
नो सर, एचओडी एरिया मैनेजर तो उसके बहुत ही ऊपर हो गया अभी। एचओडी अपना बीडीएस रिटेल में देख रहा हूँ जिसमें कि 7 स्टोर मेरे अंदर हो,
बहुत अच्छा,
मैं उसको रन कर पाऊँ अच्छे से।
और नंदिनी
जी सर।
तुम क्या बनना चाहती हो?
सर जैसे मैंने सर्विस में प्रमोशन पाके अभी स्टोर मैनेजर मैंने हासिल किया है, मैं चाहती हूँ कि इन फ्यूचर मैं अपने आप को जहाँ मैं यहाँ देख रही हूँ ना, मैं यहाँ देखूँ, तो उसके लिए ऑब्वियसली मैं भी एचओडी के पोस्ट के लिए ही काम कर रही हूँ।
I think BDS Retail will have to create a lot of HOD posts because there are many aspirants. I think this is the sign of a very organized structure in which people can see opportunity to grow, and that is what keeps them motivated.
Sir, we actually opened the first Titan World store in 2002. That was actually started by my father from a manufacturing business, and hardcore manufacturing is our core strength. We have got
Eyewear.
We have got 3 Tanishq, we have got 1 Taneira, we have got 7 i+ stores, we have got 5 Titan World stores, we have got 2 Mia stores, 1 Carrot Lane. Now Carrot Lane is also part of. So we have got Jockey, we have got chains for Kareem's, we have got chains for Mocha Cafe and Bar.
And this group, of course, has a lot of stores. We are spread across all the formats of Titan Company. And when I was taking over the role, there was a people function of the company, of Titan Company. shared the toolkit with us, and that was something which I picked up. But we tend to get more of the local people so that this movement is somewhat taken care of, and we try to keep attrition as a very, very low level. I'm sure this group also, along with the vision which Harsh has actually put in place, we see a very good growth opportunities in the coming days that way.
मैं यहाँ पे सबसे पहली एम्प्लॉय हूँ और यहाँ पे 4.5 साल से जुड़ी हुई हूँ। मैं कभी भी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम लेकर अगर उनके पास जाती हूँ, वो तुरंत हमारा सॉल्यूशन करते हैं।
1 साल में आप सर्विस रिसेप्शनिस्ट से स्टोर मैनेजर बने।
यस।
हम लोग का बीडीएस रिटेल कंपनी का सबसे बड़ा खासियत ये है कि सर हम लोग का जो भी वर्क होता है वो ट्रांसपेरेंट होता है। दूसरा क्या है सर, हम लोगों का एक फैमिली जैसा यहाँ पे है, तो हम लोग को ऐसा फील नहीं होता कि किसी रिटेल शॉप में या किसी भी बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में हम लोग काम करने आए हैं तो यहाँ पे कैसे काम कर पाएंगे।